why is it critical to have a home ownership advisor? And please give us an example or story to express that.
Okay. The reason I believe that it's critical to have a home ownership advisor is because your average consumer, the two largest purchases that we make, unless we hit the lottery, is a house and a car. And so why wouldn't you want to have someone to guide you through that process? I can give an example. One of the families that we served in the last 12 months, they started the process basically not really wanting to come to us. They were referred to us by their real estate agent, and basically it was a need for them to be able to close. They had to have the certificate. So when they sat through the class, it was just like an aha moment for them, like, wow, I didn't know I had to do all of this. And when they left the class, they basically changed their mind. They didn't want to purchase. They wanted to get counseling. And so we started working with them, and the wife said, I didn't know you guys existed. And two, I was stressed. I was crying. I was thinking, like, we can't do this. How are we going to do this? And by forming that relationship with our local nonprofit, First Home Alliance, we made this so smooth for them. And she just felt like, one, it was the first time anyone in their generation had purchased. So that's one. And two, she said, if I wouldn't have did this and went to that class, we'd probably still be renting today. So
That was great. That was excellent. Second question, what is the difference between FHA and a conventional mortgage?
The difference between FHA, they're both excellent products, and I think the difference depends on the consumer. So the basics is a FHA product may be less out-of-pocket expense. And a conventional, it could be a lot larger out-of-pocket expense to get into homeownership.
And that's good, but then add in the piece about the overtime.
Oh, okay.
You know, that kind of
Yes.
thing, and even if you can bring in the insurance pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you could get kind of detailed, and maybe, I don't know if you have two or three differences that you can list up between.
Okay. So.
Because what you just said is perfect, and just
Okay.
adding either 1 to 2 more points on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
and we're gonna have you go, start from the top, okay?
Okay.
What's the difference between, let me just back up. What is an FHA and conventional mortgage? And then, just kind of, so people understand that piece, and then what's the difference?
Hold on. So I always forget the acronym for FHA. So it's Federal Housing Administration.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the conventional is more so private sector. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this in layman's terms. Okay.
Yeah, no,
All
that's,
right.
that's what
Okay.
these are consumers that are gonna look at it, and a lot of people don't know what each is, and then they don't know the difference between the two.
Okay. So, want to ask the question, or you want me to just go into?
You could go ahead, I'll ask the question again. What's the difference, I'm sorry, what is an FHA and conventional, loan, and then what is the difference between the two?
Okay. So, what is an FHA and a conventional loan?
Sorry, could you?
I moved, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yep. I'm sorry.
that's all good.
You're doing good.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between an FHA loan and a conventional loan? So first, let's talk about what is either one. An FHA loan is basically a federally backed loan. A conventional loan is basically backed privately. And so how the two differ is basically in terms of cost. So FHA could be a minimal expense out of the consumer's pocket, and a conventional could be more of expense out of consumers' pockets. If you want to get detailed, we're talking about like down payment wise. So the FHA could be 3.5%, and a conventional could be up to 20% or more, depending on what the consumer has. Another difference between the FHA and the conventional, FHA requires mortgage insurance. And if I want to think correctly, PMI, which is the principal mortgage insurance, and conventional doesn't quite require that. So when you look at it in terms of duration, an FHA could be easier to get into, but you're going to pay more over the term of the loan because of those things that we just discussed, the mortgage insurance, the PMI, things of that nature. Conventional is going to cost that consumer more upfront, but over the term of that loan, it's going to be less because they might not have to pay for that insurance.
Excellent, awesome, great. The third point.
Did I move?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing good. What's the smartest way to choose the mortgage and real estate professionals that you're going to work with in the home buying process?
Okay. The smartest way to choose who you're going to basically have on your team. So what we recommend at all, or the majority of our nonprofit agency, is that you get a team, that you build your own advocacy group. Because as we stated, this is a large purchase that you're about to make. And it's almost like when you look at the NFL, it isn't just one person, it's a group of people that makes that team what they are. And I feel like the same thing for housing. You want to build your your lender, your real estate agent, your home inspection, your closing. You want to build this team, and how do you build that team is based off of the relationship that you've built with your housing counselor, because they have built relationships with these industries, they trusted relationship with these industry partners, and so when they give you that referral, it's based off of the relationship that they've built, and that's probably the way that you should choose that team, based off of trusted information that you receive from your housing counselor.
So what would you say to home buyers who let their realtor or loan officer, who let other people choose for them? I'm just trying to basically get down to the bottom line of, what do you say, what is the problem?
Because it's basically this, I know where you're going with it. Do you let your mother choose your OBGYN to have your baby?
Right.
That's where you go with it.
Yeah. So let's go there. So what is the issue when you don't have power in the process and you do not, and you let other people choose your professionals? Basically, I'm just trying to.
I know exactly where you're going. I think I can answer this.
Okay.
So the easiest way to take the stress out of the home buying process is to educate yourself. And when I say that, I mean, yes, your real estate agent is going to give you a referral. Your loan officer is going to give you a referral. But you, as the consumer, must educate yourself in reference to those individuals. You're going to educate yourself in reference to even the nonprofit that you choose to work with. You want to do your background work. You want to find out, how long has this agency been in existence? The housing counselor that you're working with, how long have you did this? How many people have you helped? And so I feel like you can get that referral for those individuals, but do your due diligence and educate yourself as well, and then make that decision. Because again, this is the biggest purchase that you're going to make in your life.
Excellent, perfect. And then I'm going to ask you one more question. This is just more so about the conference. How many years have you been coming to the conference?
This actually is my second time coming.
Okay.
Because I came when you guys were in Tennessee, but I didn't get all this good stuff. I just came for the Neighbor Works part.
Oh, okay. So then, what makes the Reaching Millions conference unique?
Oh, the vibe. This is, as a housing counselor, like, we're always
Real
taking.
quick, I'm sorry. Say homeownership
Okay.
advisor, because we're trying to
Okay,
get
I'm
people to
sorry.
stop saying
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for the applause to die down.
Okay. As a homeownership advisor, we're always taking care of somebody else. Like, that's just
I'm
the.
sorry,
Uh-huh.
forgive me. No, you're doing fine. I just want to repeat the question in
okay.
your answer.
Okay.
And then you go from there. But you're doing fine. I'm just telling you.
What was the question one more time?
What makes the Reaching Millions conference unique?
Okay. What makes the Reaching Millions conference unique is, as a homeownership advisor, we're constantly taking care of others. That's just what we do. That's our nature. I think we eat and breathe at taking care of others. When I came to this conference, the speakers were like truly inspiring, because some days when you wake up, you are asking yourself, you're questioning yourself for real, like, why am I doing this? Like, you really sometimes have those questions, and I've been doing this for 12 years, so like, some days I wake up thinking that. This has kind of like revived me in terms of knowing that I am doing the right thing, knowing that I am in the right industry, and that the words that I convey to people, it's like, it's helping somebody. Sometimes you lose that. You're like, I don't know why I'm doing this. This conference, these speakers, like, they're so transparent. Like, I did not, and I'm sorry, I didn't expect this. Like, I really did not expect this. So these speakers are so uplifting, and they're so transparent. They're telling you your story, and they're giving you the answers to the why. And this conference has been amazing. It was very refreshing. I did not expect it. I'll tell you that. You guys caught me off guard.
Awesome.
Very good.
That was excellent.
Very
That
good,
was
very
excellent. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you
no
so
problem.
much.